The more we have of this, the more damage we can do. So we want as much War of the Crowd as possible. To obtain War of the Crowd, we have to use this Berserker Rush that Kargath casts to last all the 20 seconds. So I will set up a rotation with Hunter Deterrences, Hand of Protections, Frost Tombs, and whatnot.
Rogues
And
are
of
also
course,
really good.
if somebody fucks up and actually gets it, and you're not supposed to get it, just drag him through the fire, because it's not worth dying for this. Just drag him through the fire, as we do in Heroic, and we can carry on.
Wait, can you set who is getting the rush?
Yes, the
me
target farthest away will get the rush.
Oh. Right.
Anyways, let's go on to the cats, or the tigers. These will now jump out of their pit, and they will find a random target. When this has been targeted, the targeted person has to run them through the flame, just as we did with Kargath in Heroic. We do not DPS these cats, let them burn, and they will gain War of the Crowd. When they are running through the fire, they will also choose a new target. So, you can say, oh, okay, now it's in a fair, and I will get the new target. You will then have to position yourself easily, as the new cat will then be pulled through the fire easily and quickly.
Yeah, it has a downtime.
You get a lot of time.
It has a downtime between it. It can get targeted by fire of around 5
when he
seconds,
spins.
So you have to go to another fire if it's up, or you have
so
to.
there will be tons of time to actually see when you get the mark on you and where it can move. So there is no big stress, but get in your position. And finally, we have fires on the ground. They're pretty simple. Just move out of them. It's all good. The thing what I'm going to do here is I'm going to mark one melee, and all the melee has to stack up on this melee target. That way, when the fires come, you can just sidestep it and continue DPSing, but always stay on the marked target. If everybody's spread around the boss, there won't be any room to DPS the boss when the fires come down. I have now also put together a group. That is Group 1, check your groups. Group 1, that is the going on up for the crowd.
Bastard.
Fist? Yeah, you guys are OP for that, so.
Are there any questions about the mythic tactics, or the groups, or anything at all?
Make sure everybody spreads on the 7-yard bit as well. Like if you're setting up a group for
Atai, would
melee.
you prefer that?
Yeah, we need James down.
Alrighty then. Okay, groups have been updated. Now, let's set up a rotation for the Berserker Rush. Firstly, I would like to have Woodsy. You have a 10-second deterrence, which is very good. Donnell, I want you to keep a focus on Woodsy, because you have a Hand of Protection that you can use after the turns have fallen off. You with me so far, Donnell?
Yep.
Focus me.
You do know Fluter does as well, though.
You can use it before deterrence goes off entirely, right? Because.
Yes, do like a second before to be on the safe side, because we can risk everybody dying.
No, you need to do 2 deterrences no matter what.
As everybody has DNB
one.
or Big Wings, you can see it when the Berserker Rush is coming. So, the first designated person, and that is Woodsy, will stand as far out as he can, and I want everybody to just push into the middle, so he will get targeted. So we don't have any fuck-ups from that one.
I won't be going to the right, basically, behind everybody now. I'll be between the colours around the outside.
Yeah, wherever you can be without charging him through the flame towers.
Aren't you just gonna stand right in front of the flames?
No.
No, because he also charges when he walks to the target, so we get extra seconds on that one.
Yeah, I need targets the furthest target away, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're by in front of the fire, then like.
Yeah, so you. Yeah, right. You kite him around the back, and then you kite him straight to the fire.
No, imagine I'm the boss, right? Woodsy, go. Like, Woodsy will be standing over here.
I'll be like here.
And the boss is like here.
You're all going to be about here anyway.
He'll get fixated. So he runs over to Woodsy. He pops the turns because I'm OP as shit. But you stand still, you never move. You pop your second deterrence. And then he get a paladin bubble from Darnell, and then he basically have survived for 20 seconds. We get a roar of the crowd bonus, and we all deal way more DPS.
Indeed.
And it's important that you don't move, because it will cleave the melee.
Yes,
You
stand
just move
absolutely
a
fucking
little
still.
bit.
Yeah, but by
Onwards,
the end
we
of
will
that, you
have,
still gotta be at a fire.
Yeah, then you just drag him into it.
Yeah.
Darnell, how
Or
long
you
of
can
cooldown
remove
does
the
your hand
fire
of protection have?
entirely. What you can also
2
do
charges.
is that you can move the first fire, and by moving the bus into the fire, he also takes quite a lot of damage from doing that. Just moving him manually in.
Yeah, as a tank, right? But that's only if we have 2 of the fires up. Because we need
No,
that
on the
last
very
one
first
to...
one you can do it.
You could do it on everyone.
Yeah, whenever you have like 3 fires up, always do it.
Yeah, we just need 1 fire up to comb his tits at the Berserker Rush.
Surely it's worth getting an effort in anyway, just to get everybody used to it.
Guys, I have to continue this. How long does an ice block last, Lewis?
Hold on, ask Flaming.
10 seconds.
Bladefist, how does it last? 10 seconds, perfect. So, number 2, that will be Lewis. You will have the second Berserker Rush. You will pop ice block when he arrives to you, and when it ends, we will have a hand of protection on you. The second hand of protection will be cast by Fluta. For the third one, we will have Flaming Fist. Flaming Fist, you'll use your ice block, and when that runs out, we'll back on Darnell, and he can use his hand of protection on you when that runs out.
To be honest, they should all 3 be out at all times. In case he targets someone else. It's safer to have
Yeah,
all
we
3
can do that
targets
if
out.
you want. But like, it's going to be easier as long as, like, just to try it, because we're going to have a few wipes more than likely. So
Group 1, I see you're discussing the chain grip. I will clarify where we're going in a minute.
Okay.
So we have first now, that is going to be Woodsy with the turns and a hand of protection from Darnell. Secondly, we have Lewis doing ice block, followed up by a hand of protection from Fluta. Thirdly, we have Koshi doing a ice block with a follow-up of hand of protection from Darnell. For fourth one, I'm wondering, who do we have now?
Don't you mean
a rogue
again?
Yes, we have Hinga. Hinga, how long can you avoid the damage from the Berserker Rush?
20 seconds.
20 seconds, well that's awesome.
I'm pretty sure that's what rogues can do.
Yeah, definitely.
So for the fourth one, Hinga, you are the one that's going to be targeted by Berserker Rush.
You can't really choose, you just have to have 2 or 3 people stand away, and he'll pick one of the furthest targets. But it's not 100%.
Yeah, it's
so it could be one of the
the
mages, or it could be a hunter or rogue.
Yeah, that's why I said that you should, what's it called? Be spread. Everyone should be spread.
Hinga, do you see where I'm standing right now? You should be standing right about here. Here is a good place. So, like 5 seconds before you cast it, get in your position and wait for him to come to you.
Like, we can have a marker for each Soga, like, in between every fire pillar.
Yes. So the first one will be here.
Is that possible? Yeah, do you have that many markers?
I'm not sure. We can just do a mental note. The second one will just around here.
Remember, you need to be 7 yards apart as well.
Try to, at least.
Yeah.
It's way too close to the fire. You will run straight
Can
through.
someone put down a mailbox, please?
Hey, give some EPGP to all those who aren't in the team but showed up as well.
Okay, let me clarify now. Woodsy, you will start at the orange marker. Lewis, you will have the yellow marker. Koshi, you will have the moon marker. And lastly, Hinga, you will have the marker left of where the red one is.
Just make a skull marker here.
Yes. Hinga, you will be at the skull marker.
You need to call out the color as well if you can on TeamSpeak.
So remember your colors now. Woodsy, you're orange.
Yep.
Lewis, you're yellow. Moon, that is Koshi. And skull, that is Hingaya. Now to note, when these groups are called out, orange, You have to note yourself, Darnell, the first hand of protection, that will be you. So orange, that will be your Darnell. The second one, Lewis, Fluta, that is your hand of protection. So after this iceblock runs out, be ready with it. For the moon marker, we will be back at Darnell, use your hand of protection, when his iceblock runs out. And for Hinga, he will pretty much handle himself. And if we should get more than 4, we will be back at the orange marker again.
If needed, I could back Cold Snap, which gives me another ice block.
You need to be really fast after it wears off. 'Cause he's still
Really
hitting
fast, yeah.
You could do it at the same time.
There might be a, like, you can't overwrite ice blocks. You can't
Okay.
block ice blocks.
Okay, let me just sort out group 1. Group 1, that is the chain group. When we get up, I want Fistflaps to run to the left, but not too far, with a Starfall to gather up as much ads as possible.
Starfall can hit
Is that-
ads on the other side as well.
Is
That's
that left
sweet.
as we go up? So I'll turn
Left
around
from
from
where
right to
I'm
a snag.
facing now. Look where
When
I'm
you're up
facing.
there, yeah.
Okay.
So my
Yep.
left.
Towards moon.
No problem.
So rest of the group will follow me to the right. I want a Tiger standing in the middle to heal both Fistflaps and the group following me. Morphag, I would like to see some nice death grips to just go up so we can collect them really quickly and start the AoE as quickly as possible.
You
Are there any questions about the chain group?
Do you want me to use Gorefield's Grasp?
You'll have to explain what that is.
It's
the
the
mass pull.
AoE mass pull.
Yes, that will be lovely.
Okay.
Lovely.
So now we have started the Berserker Rush, where people are going, and the cats, and the chain group. Do we have any questions? Do I have missed anything? Please raise them.
You know, with the cats, don't attack them. Only when they're 10% or lower health. Otherwise, don't bother.
Yes.
You
We
can
want them in
attack
the
them.
fire as long
No,
as
just
possible.
do 20%.
AoE.
And kind them into the fire always. Like they get
The fire should kill them anyway.
We get raw of the crowd, like a big chunk of it every single time it runs into a fire. The cat fixate is a bit different. It's like a, I'm not sure how the icon looks. It's called On the Hunt.
Well, people
If you
should
look
know
at
it'll
the
pop up on them anyway.
Yeah, just
Anyway.
keep an eye on your debuffs.
Let's get an attempt in anyway.
Okay, then Ataya, Shaipan, Yasuo, please flask up.